Hello, this is Chetan Narula reporting for Cricket World, and my current pit stop is Melbourne, and behind me you can see the grand MCG, which is all ready to host the calendar event of the year, that is the Boxing Day Test match, starting here on Wednesday. And well, it will be Australia and India once again. The series now is pegged at 1-1. Australia made a comeback with a 146-run victory in the second test match at Perth. And let's just go over a couple salient features of that particular test match. The first one, of course, India not playing a full-time spinner. On a green wicket, Virat Kohli chose to go in with 4 fast bowlers. That decision has proven to be wrong now. Nathan Lyon, the off-spinner, one of the best off-spinner in the world, has taken 8 wickets in that match, 16 for the 2 test matches for him already, and bamboozling the Indian batsmen once again. The other aspect, of course, was the 112-run opening partnership that Australia's Marcus Harris and Aaron Finch put on. So these 2 points were huge factors in India's loss. First of all, of course, not playing the spinner. India, well, upset their own team balance. When you have 4 paces, your batting ends at number 7. And if you combine the form of the 2 openers, or in fact, should I say bad form of their 2 openers, it reduces the batting really from 3 to 7. Just 4.5 batsmen. Virat Kohli scoring a magnificent 100 in the first innings, showing why he is the world's best batsman. But there's a definitive gap between Virat Kohli and the other Indian batsmen or the Australian batsmen, and well, no Indian batsman was able to bridge that gap or give that support in the first or the second innings. Yes, Ajinkya Rahane got a half century as well, but you need more than that, especially in the 2 innings combined, especially when you see Australia's openers added 112 runs. Vihari and Rishabh Pant not that experienced. So India's batting order really shot, and of course the long tail and the bad form of the openers not helping. And again, talking about the second point, the form of the openers, Marcus Harris and Aaron Finch, what a wonderful partnership that was. In one innings, they have outbatted KL Rahul and Murali Vijay, what they have done in the last 4 innings. And that's not much to talk about. And India have really teething problems with fitness. Ashwin didn't play. Ravindra Jadeja, we found out, was only 80% fit ever since he landed in Australia. So India, plagued with their injury issues, fitness issues, their form issues, and also not getting their team selection right. Now we arrive here in Melbourne and series is 1-1. There's so many question marks for India. R. Ashwin, is he fit? Ravindra Jadeja, is he fit? Well, it will only be known on match day. Rohit Sharma, though, is fit, but is he supposed to make a comeback in this test match? We don't know yet, because it will all depend on the sort of team balance that India go in for. Will they play 4 bowlers? Will they play a spinner? And well, Hardik Pandya has also joined the side. So will they go in with 5 bowler attack? If Hardik Pandya plays, of course, it will be a 5 bowler attack. Then you can say, okay, 3 paces, Pandya and a spinner. But that again reduces the Indian batting, because Pandya will bat at 6 or 7 and then Rishabh Pant accordingly. Then, of course, you talk about the 2 openers. Mayank Agarwal has flown in. Prithvi Shaw has been ruled out of these last 2 test matches. So who does Mayank Agarwal, beg your pardon, not Prithvi Shaw anymore? He would have been a certainty to play. So who does Mayank Agarwal come in for? Does he come in for KL Rahul, who's looked so indecisive in his shot making? He's trying to play 2 strokes at one time, trying to play and then deciding late whether to leave the ball or continue playing. And that's how he got out in both innings in Perth. Murali Vijay, well, he is looking so short of confidence. He's not the same batsman he was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, when he was in Australia and scoring runs throughout the test series. So who do you leave out? I think it would be Vijay, because if you have to give chance to a younger batsman, you look at somebody who's already 34 years old and will perhaps not come back to Australia in 3 years' time. So Mayank Agarwal in the opening slot, one of the opening slots. That's one change for India, and maybe bringing in a spinner for a pacer. Will it be Kuldeep Yadav, who's the actually only 100% fit spinner for India? Australia, well, they will be buoyed by that result, of course. That was their first victory, first test victory since the ball tampering scandal in South Africa. What a shot in the arm that was for Australia. They might make a change too, bring in Mitchell Marsh for the out-of-form Peter Hanscom, which is giving them a fifth bowling option, because Melbourne has had a flat deck last year against England in the Ashes series. It was a really drab draw. It was rated a poor pitch because it was just favouring batsmen. There was nothing in it for the bowlers. There's some grass on the pitch this time, but the sun is out and it's really hot in Melbourne. I have sunscreen all over me just so I would be able to do this video really. And it's really hot, and that grass will be burnt to a crisp very, very quickly. So these are the two teams, these are the two various factors which are involved in this third test match. It remains to be seen how this series is going to shape up from here onwards.